This spring, waterfowl scientists with the Illinois Natural History Survey waded into Thompson Lake, part of the Nature Conservancy's Emaquan Preserve, in hopes of learning more about diving ducks.
The goal of the project was to capture 1,000 lesser scaup and 500 canvasbacks. We started baiting probably about a week and a half ago, and then we actually started capturing ducks last Friday, so I think today is the 5th day. As of today, we've caught 992 scaup and about 8 canvasbacks.
Researchers want to know if restored wetlands along the Illinois River are meeting the needs of migrating scaup and canvasbacks.
So the trapping is pretty intense. We didn't really expect it to maybe be the case, but we're getting big trap loads of birds, and it's pretty much all hands on deck when we bring them back to the office, or even getting them out of the traps when we're out there. The longer they're in the traps, they're diving, they're splashing, they're trying to get away from you. That's stressing them out. So the quicker we can get them out of the traps, get them processed, and get them released, that's going to be better for the birds. It's basically better for all parties involved.
Lesser scaup numbers have continentally declined in the last 2 or 3 decades, from more than 9 million to in the neighborhood of 3 to 4 million now. And there's really not a lot of explanations why this is happening.
One of those reasons could be a loss of places to rest and refuel during migration. More than 80 years ago, many backwater lakes and wetlands were drained for farming, including Thompson Lake. Restoring the lake took years of planning. Beginning in 2005, the Nature Conservancy let the water return, slowly. Waterfowl and other wildlife soon followed. The diving duck study is designed to help researchers find out how the habitat is working and help guide what needs to be done next.
199 on my corn.
What are you trying to find there?
That brachial vein, see it going across there?
Oh, okay.
Metabolites are in your blood, and there's different metabolites associated with gaining fat or with burning fat, and by looking at those levels we can tell if birds are building fat reserves, which is what we want to see, or if they're burning fat reserves, which is something we wouldn't want to see at a spring migration staging area.
I am Heath Hagee, new director here at the Forbes Biological Station. I arrived on Friday. I think I called these guys to see if anybody wanted to have dinner, and I got a text message back from Aaron and Randy indicating that, at 8 o'clock on a Friday night they're still processing birds. And so of course I drug my wife out to watch them process birds, and so I've been participating ever since. So I started as a volunteer for a couple of days, just because I couldn't stay away from the activities out here. Processing the birds and being around these people and kind of in this historic setting is wonderful. And anybody that knows a lot about waterfowl or is very interested probably have a tough time staying away from all the activity that's going on right now.
About like that?
As tight as it'll go the first time. Yeah.
So now we have an area that lesser scaup are visiting, obviously feeding well and moving northward, so it's going to be interesting to see how well they actually are doing here and provide them opportunities that they don't have. It's expensive to migrate, and if they can't stop here and refuel in the spring and in the fall, then they just have to move further southward or northward depending on what direction they're going to find all those resources.